self-made, CEO, self-paid, I do for self, I do for self, fuck you and everybody else. I'm Mr. Palmer, self-made, CEO, self-paid, I do for self, I do for self, fuck you and everybody else. What's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Mr. Palmer, and what I want to talk to you today is very important. It's about the rapper Lil Baby. For those who don't know about Lil Baby, he's signed under Quality Control. He's hot, very hot out here. Him and the Baby, them the two hottest artists that I see that got things going on real good. And for those who don't know who he is, I'm gonna let you know who he is. His real name is Dominique Amari Jones. He was born in 1994, known personally as Lil Baby. He's an American rapper. He's also from Atlanta, Georgia. He's a songwriter, a singer. He rose mainstream fame in 2017 following the release of his mixtape Perfect Timing, and is one of the most prominent figures in the trap music scene, right? Okay. The reason why we're talking about this brother, not necessarily about his music, but about a baby mama tears that he has in his life. And when I tell y'all these baby mama tears are real, these baby mama tears are real. Now, he has a son, and he's been taking care of his son from day one, doing what he got to do as a father, financially all the way, right? But you got these baby mama terrorists that's never satisfied and always want to have control. And it's unfortunate that the more money you make, the more chances a baby mama terrorist can take. Now, he wasn't on child support, but because he's not doing everything that she say do, she wanted to file for child support. Basically, the baby mama terrorist Aisha filed for child support. She's been doing videos talking about he was supposed to buy a car and he didn't buy the car, and she's not tripping and all that jive. And she wanted him to pay for her son's schooling, and he disagreed with him going to the school for whatever reason, so he didn't pay on it. And because of that, she wanted to take him for child support. He makes $4 million and all that jive. But this is one of the videos that she did talk about because, you know, he's living his life. He got a female. He bought her a new car, something like that. She got mad. So check this out.
Beef with him or not be like the coolest friends, but our situation is kind of weird, okay? Because he, on top of how he may feel about how I kind of walked away from our situation, he also has a girlfriend that could possibly be in his ear that hates my guts too, no matter how cool she try and be. But she kind of hates my guts too because she feels like I humiliated her. In the middle of our argument, when the girl put up her personal information, I laughed at her. And, you know, I mean, we were in the middle of a fight. She posted stripper pictures of me. So it's like she was trying to hurt me. I was trying to hurt her. And, you know, we both took low jabs. But, I mean, I got over it. You know, like.
That's just a sample of, you know, the shit that she do, you know, causing drama. And y'all heard it, you know, she's or was a stripper. I don't see how a lot of y'all rappers, or I don't know how a lot of y'all niggas want to have kids by strippers. You know, I think Cam Newton did it, and a few others. You know, I don't know how y'all have kids with strippers and saving these whores, but don't matter. You know, he got a son. He take care of his son. And of course, you just heard his new girlfriend got beef with her and they got issues, but she say she left the situation. But even if a baby mama tells leave a situation, they still not happy because she left the situation. You say, okay, fuck it, I'm done. I'm moving on my life. I'm living my life to the fullest. You see me on Instagram. You see me on video. You see me making my money. You see me on Snapchat and everything else. You get jealous. You want to control me and my money. Take care of my son 100%. But yet you feel that 100% is not enough. You want 150% because you looking at ass, just like you baby mama Tez do. He's spending money on the new girlfriend or new wife or whatever. You want to teach me a lesson and take money away from me and mine. So that's what we come to today. Lil Baby reportedly files for primary physical custody of his son Jason. Claims he's already covers all expenses after baby mama Tez Aisha filed for child support. And he's a smart man for that. Smart man. Okay, here we go. Let me make sure I'm not being okay. Roommates. It looked like the battle between Lil Baby and the baby mama Terrace of his eldest son, Aisha, has transitioned from the gram to the courtroom. Yeah, it all started on Instagram. She got a bunch of videos talking about what's the reason why she tripping about he didn't buy a car. What's the reason why she tripping that the girlfriend is mad at her and she left and all this jive. She took this to social media, not him. Okay, let's continue. Y'all have seen them going back and forth regarding financial obligations of their son Jason. And it looks like baby is fed up with the arguing. Hey, that's why you don't entertain these baby mama tears. What's the sense of arguing with her on social media or on the phone, texting? Don't even waste your time. If you're gonna do it, just do what you're gonna do, or let her do what she's gonna do. Get your plan ready. All this internet, Facebook woofing and all that stuff, waste of time. According to TMZ, Lil Baby and Aisha have changed some documents in court, both asking for the judge to grant some requests in their honor. Apparently, Baby Mama Terrace Aisha filed legal documents seeking declaration of paternity and child support from Baby, claiming that he has a net worth of $4 million. See what I mean? All about a money game. All about a money game. She trying to say how much money he net. Fellas, this is why I tell y'all. You got a good job, you got a career, you successful and everything. Start putting your money in the EIN number under your business, putting your mama name, putting somebody else's name. Because when they see all this, what you making on social media jive, because it goes public, you have to find ways to minimize that. Because if he actually makes $4 million and you dealing with a baby mama tear support, a judge that's gonna side with her, that's gonna be a lot of money that he got to give her, and she gonna be racking up just like the stripper pole. Let's continue. Baby fired back with filing some papers of his own, claiming that he already covers all expenses for the care, support, and maintenance of their son. He also claimed he sends regular support payments for Jason. I believe that. Baby also wants the courts to grant him primary physical custody and joint legal custody of his son, and I do not blame him. But when you're dealing with this court system, they always side majority of the time with these baby mama terrorists, because the more money that she gets from you is the more money that they get in their pocket of a $51 billion corporation. They racket, they crime wave. So, you know, he got the money, he got lawyers. Hopefully he can make this happen and shut ass down. So he may have a chance, but even a lot of celebrities who got the money don't, because they'll pull that, well, the baby or the child been with her for over 6 months bullshit. Just so many different factors to it. Uh, and it's bullshit. Oh, you see, she trying to clear the air. She never tried to blow up her little baby car, and she never wanted beef with him. See, that's what I'm saying. Don't fall for that. They want beef. They want bullshit unless you's a sucker and apply and a blast for whatever you say. No back talks, no ifs and buts about it. Whatever you say, go boss. Yes, sir, boss. Let's continue. Aisha claimed that Baby has never wanted primary legal custody of Jason before and alleges that he is now asking for retaliatory fashion into an attempt to punish, harass, threaten, and intimidate. She also noted that Jason has been in her primary custody since he was born. Now, see, this is what I'm talking about. Now, when a man want to fight for equal parenting or primary custody and all that stuff, now all of a sudden it's retaliation. Let's call it for what it is. Not saying he never wanted his son, but when y'all was on a good rapport, he on the road, he's traveling, he's working, he's taking care of everything, just like a wife at home. He's sending you money doing need to get done, right? Of course, he can have a son on the road, you know what I'm saying? He a kid, blah, blah, blah. So, but you want to put him on child support because he moved on with his life, he's living his life, he didn't pay for you to go to that school that he didn't want him to go because y'all didn't come to agreement, and he got put out of school. Now, so you want to go for child support? Why not go for primary custody? Men, don't ever fall for that bullshit that because you filing for primary custody or equal parenting that you doing this because you want to hurt the baby mama Tara. Because they quick to say that. You just don't want to pay child support. You damn right he don't want to pay child support. Why should he have to pay child support when he was paying child support on his own out of pocket? So of course not, dummy. Okay, of course. But the difference is he do loves his son and he do provide. So that's not a lie. But like I said before, yeah, you want to pull that game where I've been having primary custody before having that, and they might go with it. But I respect him for fighting. He ain't said fucking and hell with it, and that's good. Now, this is from what's this? Instagram. Look like Instagram or Twitter. Somebody said some chick say, man, buy a Hyundai and call it a day. He said I bought her Range Rover, but she ain't getting it because she's irresponsible. She gets her priorities together. The car's sitting in my garage waiting on her. Now I don't know why this Twitter. I don't know why he even responded to that clown. Because of course, they're gonna sell her anyway. Then of course here comes somebody else applying another hair hat. Not really, she ain't she said she ain't paid that child tuition. No, not really. She said he ain't paid the child's tuition and he ain't give them the car he offered. She ain't say he was a deadbeat, to be honest. She could just put him on child support and be able to buy her own car. I think the kid's tuition and some help would be fair in this case. If I don't agree with going to this certain school, I'm not paying for it either. If you wanted to go to school or him to go to school that bad, you pay for it. Vice versa. If I wanted my daughter to have this type of car, a Toyota, and you say, nah, I want to have a Ford, and I say, nah, we're going to do the Toyota, and you say, well, that's on you, then you pay for it, then I'll pay for it. I'm not going to say, well, you a deadbeat because you didn't want to put on and all that job. That's the bullshit these baby mama terrorists says. I'm not going to just give you some money to get what you say because you say go, because I'm a parent too. That's a problem these baby mama terrorists horse. So let's continue with this. As we previously reported, Lil Baby and his boo Jada have gotten into it with Aisha on the internet. They can't. Now this is supposed to be the shade room. They put internet. Maybe they did it on purpose on various occasions, especially after baby gift Jada with a pretty new Birkin bag. So that's what I'm saying. She's watching what he doing for her. She getting her feelings. She mad. Now she want to holler child support and taking you to court because you ain't doing enough for me, but you doing everything for that bitch. They quick to say that. And once again, like I tell y'all guys, what we gotta do, we gotta be 20 steps ahead of these baby mama terrorists. Even if you're not dealing with a baby mama terrorist, you might end up with one if y'all break up anything because they transform like the Transformers. They come out like Clark Kent and end up being super terrorists. So what you gotta do, you gotta plan ahead. Get you a live-in trust, get the EIN number and everything else. And don't let them know what's going on. Have stuff already steps ahead. It's unfortunate that you have to pretend that you can be divorced or separated or broken up or whatever. You gotta be ahead of the game. And for Lil Baby, he got money, he got lawyers, but even if you got money and lawyers, these court systems side with these baby mama terrorists. And by her saying that I've been having primary custody from day one, if you're dealing with that piece of shit ass judge, they will side with her because they're gonna look at the money that they'll be getting from her to go into their $51 billion racket. But I do pray that he end up getting equal parenting at least, or even primary custody, and don't be no child support. Well, actually, he better go for the primary custody because if he get equal parenting, he still got to pay a lump sum. It might be 4,000 or 5,000, but still he got to pay into it. But he ain't gonna have no obligation to buy for this school and that school and that and stuff like that, like Chris Brown. So I hope for the best for that brother. And y'all need to take heed to this. Stop having kids with these no good ass strippers. And y'all need to stop having kids with these baby mama terrorists. Stop having kids with these baby mama terrorists. Like I say, a lot of times you don't know till after the fact. But you got to plan ahead just in case. Like I told y'all before in the Dr. Dre segment, Once I get the 4,000 hours, I'm gonna start a Patreon, and it's gonna be where we can definitely go in more details on what type of job to apply for as far as your own business, to have the 1099 mindset, do for self. So you can go ahead, have money on the side with the living trucks and everything else. We're gonna talk about all that. I don't want to talk about everything on YouTube where everybody can see it. Because you don't want your baby mama Tess watching. You don't want YouTube shutting it down. You know what I'm saying? So coming soon. So y'all be ready and be prepared. Let's help me get this time. The 1,000 is there. Let's get this time watch now. Let's start watching. All right, y'all. I'm Mr. Palmer. And this conversation is over. Fuck child support.
Yeah, Mr. Palmer. I'm Mr. Palmer, self-made, CEO, self-paid. I do for self, I do for self. Fuck you and everybody else.